You may not agree with me, but dating is actually supposed to be hard. It really is. Because remember, you're trying to find someone you could potentially spend the rest of your life with. Someone you're attracted to. Someone whose values align with yours. Someone who wants the same future of you. And ideally, someone you actually enjoy being around. And believe it or not, that is a very specific person. You're looking for what feels like a needle in a haystack, the diamond in the rough. You're going to have to fight through some brambles before you find your rose. Of course it's going to be difficult, especially because we're dating in a generation of people who want all the emotional highs of love without accepting any of the responsibilities. People want attention, validation, sex, excitement, someone to text when they're lonely. But the moment it requires any form of commitment, they start wondering whether something better is one conversation or swipe away. Because people are terrified of choosing one thing, because if they do choose one thing, that means not choosing another thing. So they keep everyone at distance, they keep their options open. They treat dating like a game they're trying to complete rather than an opportunity to genuinely know another human being. And honestly, I think some people are using connection as a form of avoidance. They don't know how to sit alone with themselves. They don't know how to tolerate loneliness, insecurity, or difficult emotions. So they use other people to escape themselves. They remain constantly immersed in attention, validation, and the addictive highs and lows of modern dating. Always needing another match, another message, another person to tell them, you're attractive, you're interesting, you're good enough. And then we call that connection. But in reality, we know it's shallow sexual intimacy masquerading as emotional connection because someone has never learned how to connect with themselves. So yes, dating is going to feel difficult when you genuinely want love. Because when you enter dating, you assume other people are approaching it in the same way that you are, with honesty, with open-mindedness, looking for something they can actually build. And then you discover that some people aren't looking for a relationship, they're looking for relief. They aren't looking for love, they're looking for proof they're lovable. And they aren't looking for a partner, they're looking for someone to distract them until the next person arrives. But the fact that dating is harder for you doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Maybe it means you haven't sold out. Maybe it means that you still believe love is supposed to be meaningful. And you should be proud of that. Be proud that you're still a lover. Be proud that disappointment hasn't turned you cold. Be proud that you're still willing to risk feeling something real rather than just collecting shallow connections that temporarily make you feel less alone. Because ultimately the thing you're searching for is rare. The right person for you is rare. And rare things, they just take longer to find. Anyway, that's my reflection of the day. Hope it was useful. See you with the next one.